comes a former son like na comment no shaman no say dey nya bi ahwe na Omanhene and the days be called the ama Perez Chapel sofo Bishop Agyin-Asare na nisemu no kire say in NDC for opposition na na kufa ne Dr. Mamu Bawumia ebu Oman no yehu osofo say very loud on government issues ne niam ha Oman for ne ade but all of a sudden NDC for by President John Mahama be president no yehu to a point that no projections on Galamsey how are China's phone so Ghana and so are during Kufuor time near the but all of a sudden NDC for buy yentin in Kabio. I say now so for I say because who's there Duncan Williams, Archbishop Duncan Williams when you know and I recently be 2 weeks near there bonfire ma good board near bonfire so my Galamsey near there and I cofa on also part and I the aba say in opposition and this is for opposition and now also for loud. You see then I feel this is for Baba Muma Galamsey in Sema 30 say Ukruman say ya also for 18. You so it so say Sama boy I DJ won to me. I say kwana kohe Omanhene talking with facts and evidence. Sama boy no why you daily won to me so only to Galamsey on and say na kohe Galamsey no. And you say bia your for particular people blow omunyi na manfo ni nyina atua mun say sim no moye by daily obi so only to Galamsey I could not go to prison. You see, and this amamu no and this for no they just want to mafia will be for omo negligence ne omo incompetencies. That's the point. No they are creating gimmicks ne the first optics via Ghana for any Omanhene bisa Perez Chapel for Minister for Communications Sam George ne software so I elder was sort of and I even during election so yet in same binia de our money advocate so you person Christo ni media mind so na de yet na omubedi man no so no you see akosi saying Galamsey that so cause Prophet Kofi Oduro na idin because no see internal relations or chief of staff we get afei the mama na ho da ho I clear say yehu to Omanhene so mama monte mekasa say dem kasa na NPP for ho no mekasa na man is I say aprokra enye munamani tuem bo mekasa bi na imbalance sa na tie e balance na no ye dan say obedi na pro na say knowing very well say omo be ni ye na no mo ho no omo boy nkodenko to Omanhene say body to you.
And we appreciate the efforts. The whole gatekeepers, the gate watchers don't take them for granted. You know, you might have all your disagreements, but don't take them for granted because Ghana and Susi Hone to me and some almost did 24 hours. You know, and we also have to appreciate Chief Imam. We have to appreciate this area Duncan Williams. Titu area Dagi Ward Mills Mune yes,
Apostle Eric
Nyamechamo, Steve Mensah, Pastor Stanley. Yeah, you know, all these great men of God. Oh, the
yeah, that will be frame because sophobia, Nemejani sophodi, Archbishop Charles Agyin-Asare.
Oh, yeah, hey, but he's been on the quiet too. There be say Canino near Tininka all over, but I say Tininka maybe another count. Most of the time, no, I know there maybe all over. He was part of the news. And what kind of cry? He should be part of today's news.
Archbishop Charles.
Yeah, he should be part of it. So he should be part of it because every by almost every week you know that you know that's why sometimes we have challenges with our leaders.
Yes.
Because at every point in time there should be a certain consistency and principle.
Yeah.
Heavily we look up to them, no doubt about that. Maybe the interior reference today maybe has gone to sleep because there during the times of Nana Dankwa Kufuor, almost every week he was just preaching. He was just preaching. It's messy. Now I'm saying that he was active in partisan politics.
Okay.
Very active,
now
contributing towards governance issues. Contributing. In fact, on a lot of backlashes because of on matters of governance.
Because me share preaching back on social media or a whole PowerPoint presentation on Galamsey.
Yeah.
It show pictures.
Yes.
In Syria, what China.
Yeah.
Against in Syria, what.
So
Ghana.
you ask yourself. So you ask yourself, what has changed? What has changed? And no na na bi munya akukuduro kase Nigeria na sebi ye in pain for be what has changed? Let's keep on doing what we
no say bia was a woman new government at time kakra.
Obi. Okofasa nkomo we ba the problem and I have to be extremely measured when you are dealing with such revered men of God. Extremely. But the entire commenting say yes Romo.
Yeah.
Those PowerPoints no more present, especially on Galamsey, they should come back again.
Yeah.
They should give us the stability levels of insure Hodua and the acquisition. You see, when we start doing blame games, and I am shy away from the release of the ground, where we've got into. Say Galamsey, Pau be nim no be can one sem say obey Galamsey as them one about. One we are saying the pandemic can't because we are bad ni na eduka daya. It is now Omanhene addition. Yes,
we have to
somebody is just telling me right there what the video is about. Somebody boy honum
yes,
I say I war. I hold just say udi agrom be because I complete business all over. Say obi anymore all over as we are speaking. Oh, all over everywhere. All over. And and I don't like it when people start saying that we should pray for Galamsey. Say no. We should stop that. Onyame ama sebi nimdie. Onyame ama nyansa, onyame ama ahosheso, onyame ama a certain mindset na China for na sebi ye de mfato no. Obi na omono nyame na ebo mpa e mo njo ne ti ya na. Aye hyehyeye ene nipa na dwene ene mra omudi so, omonya amanyo se mebeku oman ni mu nipa. So our reliance on prayer, things that onyame and die with wisdom to do it no, is not healthy. It makes us weak-minded people. Prayer continues to be key. Very important for every step that you take in this life. Yes. But prayer, no. Na sebi insuo nani entering kwaya. Now many activities are here, no. We've not stopped that activity. Where is the prayer?
90.
Where is it?
Cost 90. Omami pacho eni die mu a obi asende me ne sofu panyi din se me mmoma.
It's fair.
So unim say Asare a war Church of Pentecost.
Yeah.
The Apostolic Church Ghana.
Okay.
The Apostolic Church Ghana.
Because omu choose and say CACI.
Yeah, Christ Apostolic Church.
Okay. And there be CACI.
And Christ Apostolic Church Ghana.
Okay.
There was no more issues.
Yeah. Okay.
But the popular one here, Christ Apostolic Church International.
Okay.
CACI. Omonsu free Apostolic Church munebai.
Okay.
And a Pentecost free Apostolic Church munebai.
Okay.
It is the Apostolic Church Ghana.
Okay.
So for you are down your friend Apostle Dr. Aaron Amina.
Okay.
Solid man of God.
Apostle Dr. Aaron
Amina.
Yes, of
president of the Apostolic Church.
And as of paying, is it Anyane Buedu? Anyane Buedu.
Buedum and say Emo.
Anabuedu.
No.
Yeah.
Buedumu.
Okay. Monkai na. So what is it?
Say on the year of penny was sorry na akwesinsia econo.
Okay.
Not sorry. We do UPSA. I'll go UPSA.
Okay.
But I think there's a Calvary Baptist Church.
Okay.
I don't know yes of penny.
Okay. So Obi.
Sorry.
The message Kenya.
Porter City, Suffolk Penny.
Yeah.
Prophet Sarkodie. Another fantastic.
No, so there was a Shuan and Castle. Or what the level of dark he would melt in terms of Nyoma or yeah.
I mean, Udru Porter City. Yeah. But build a whole city.
No. My young politician be catch and say, or bia nipa kodakra babesum bompaye ni. You know, Nyamishano.
He's solid.
I've been following bits and bits of but I think his message has always been dwell on holiness. Holiness.
He believes the foundation of this Christian journey. A marriage. Get your marriage right.
Okay.
Every other thing will fall in place.
Okay.
He pays attention to our how you build godly marriages. Through godly marriages, it
will right to honor.
When you get it
I
right,
followed most of the council. Some are very interesting. There are ocean angles. Nyamia Shirano. Nyamia man in India.
Software and evangelist. Oh, Papa. Papa ya o preach and ensa edana so ho.
Ampia Kofi. Oh wow. Oh wow. Intichiano prophet prophet Sarkodie. Yeah. Great guy. Great. Said ye can ono say o court said dag honsu was abi poiswa.
Sure. Anakazo.
I know you another fantastic year. Yes, Ramo. Yes, bebre ye jim paibo tum ye jim paibo di. But baby your mind do no adwene na edi ye nyoma bebre no sebe aye emumuya adwene sunwom adwene aboapayo ne edufude pe adwene apesem kumunya adwene ye say o manja pade kra na bibia ni ho epusi bibia ni ho epusi intimacy. Say until we get to that point where after prayer we decide that adwene nkasa that decision should be there. So I say yeah, that decision to be that is where Obi abaya problem even discussing and I've been from the legal vacation. Now me mean call law school on the surface no be ordinarily, especially when me feel say we are there towa but sabri ni na you won same bi wa ye di. Especially say no man you boarded on election home komodia and no there time bound so important. It we no the end we so kra no on ye di bibia ebenya kwanya de amanyosem say primpo no kra ye papa na ye de amanyosem abe for na abe nsem bibre. The judiciary is really suffering. Honestly, there's so much pressure on the judiciary. So much pressure.
High court etna
so much pressure.
They have to halt proceedings because Sisiano unse the honorable Kujo upon Kroma at the Chief Justice directives now or the Supreme Court.
Yeah.
High Court this will move stay process na the Supreme Court beka because Kujo's process is challenging that warrant, a special warrant na CJ. At the no High Court did to me. So on betna in Samson during the Gala vacation. He's challenging that particular
media maka. Se minya pa bia member say dia manyo sem suspicion, too much suspicion. It doesn't mean we cannot criticize them. Too much suspicion, any maybe power play maybe dia grow on the judiciary. Because the definition of onipa o shebre. It's in Ukraine, say di hon komo krana ana menye very comfortable. Just that mo she masa my kwan say ampa so temuafo edi ni dwumadi nyina wi no de komo ba bontia wo ho akwan say wuti ene na we nu krana ma me for say mo me anya careful kakra because why the last stopper uni bia obedi nsem bia nsem fatana ye ogidie mapa say god de all the call dia but say ye ma ho kwan e ma amanyosem ye ma ho kwan e ma certain suspicion in mistrust be then we start crumbling. When we crumble at the judiciary level, then there's a problem. Then there's a problem.
Democracy.
Now, Muankasa lawyer for some mudi mo common mesemo. Minim say be you are dafiam pori bia na come also most of the time. Minim dey bia Ghana by the end. I think ono mu din koma. Oh yeah. Yeah, you know
na e share asese. Omo benya another alternative association.
Beautiful.
They are in principle against
GB. You are in
Obi,
let me point this say I'm not whether too powerful or not. Let me point this say I didn't know and certain communications been a now I'd say we are bitter could there be well I don't have a problem. You have your own bar situation. Sabi inti when they be said that nyam one am more guarantee freedom of association.
Yes.
And it is mathematics idea na won what tell you know. The only tool I may be making but it's coming across the moment. I didn't a bar situation. I yet as a bribia da wodin koma. Sabi, ni nuanum wom, na bushia foam, ni colleagues room, ni friends room. You cannot rob all these things. And that perception, come here, who baby free say MPP for bar situation. How is that? If when they talk like that, say it will be our join a bar, no. Something like they need obi munazifo nyano. So be sebi. I don't get it.
It doesn't even make sense.
It is a whole two kwa. And that's what we've done to ourselves. We've run down almost every institution in this country. The only time we are not running down institutions in this country is that when the NPP is in power, everything police, BBI, everything national security, everything BNI, everything Yoko, everything public service, everything is okay. Likewise, the NDC is doing now. Today, everything that has got to do with the judiciary, everything, different. Everything is now being defended by the Aba also. Let us just draw that line. Senya na wa bemu na hu senya. Mia woni na kan because nya NDC ntina Ghana wo. It's not true. And men now that say NDC no say they are na ebi no kika bi no wa abonti say 50 years and they so di abakosemu e wo Ghana ya manyo semu a so di abakosemu chi a sa kasa we kwade ya tia nti uka I said wa fa madware a wo ko baby ya tia no adam hu say nyame nipa bi nso akogina eye oshe white ogunsa na obo and I don't know what the law says about some of these things we are then kobo obi dua say okoboni trisu dua say
spirituality the law doesn't deal with.
We need problem. That's why Mr. Can say me name what the law says about sademo. Because why? Since when here do baby and no party be munipa no so koyo.
I think
since where?
I think
it should be regulated.
What may
it should be regulated.
If the NPP is minded, they can do NSA. And that's not even the NPP. The NPP can complain to the police, and the police can invite the person. Because our section 208 now, unse ekase uye bibia what the tendency to create apart from fear and panic. Say about this stable public order.
Eti ukogun sa ko dia tia party no. Na party for no mukutu anu. So what would the law say when it comes to that?
No,
we should regulate the space.
What he's done no. What the tendency
to
disturb public order.
And I'm surprised that as we speak today. I'm surprised as we speak today, everything is quiet. I'm surprised that the best option we chose was or no, or so a Muslim police premise. I'm surprised that we've just let the matter lie just like that.
IGP can when he speech.
And I'm saying,
Obi, they are only on police inquiry bail.
Obi, may kind of credit.
And the investigations will continue.
Now the when I won't be there. When I won't be there now. It's not good for us. In some of Banama, young preoccupy, young Sisi Sanomana Babana, Ghana, Flimresanti Besine.
Yes.
We have lived with our Muslim brothers and other faiths. Yes. Kanka, Buddhist, all these. We have lived cordially with them. Intermarriages are here, Juma.
Sure.
Business partners are here, Juma. We've gone beyond, by the grace of God and Allah. We've gone beyond, sir, and Tawan is Anoma and Semfatano. It is few miscreants, and the Sanyoman Abbe for your mind. We don't have to joke with it.
No, but I think we can assure the IGP.
We don't have to joke with it.
We are not going to allow this matter to slide. No.
We don't have to joke with it.
The impunity, yes. But the impunity was over.
No, those basics.
Yes.
It's lack. No. And up to date. Any people no fat almost and run and reach you said Samuel Ewuku. Emphatically saying that emphatically
but that's
emphatically
publication of false
and these people are still walking around.
For those people,
and these people are still walking around.
The police should
I'm surprised.
Them, was a clear case of publication.
I'm surprised. It is always no because it's a selectivity here, Juma. They don't know how encouraging or money brilliant. They don't know. Because Ghana continues to be that beacon of hope, not just only in Africa, and for only a million years too. But on my you can't take out Ghana, not even Africa. We should jealously guard and protect when I see say, go scot-free. Why are we enemies? Why do you decide to lie deliberately? Why do you do that? Why? And sometimes these agencies should help us.
And the police and should let the people know say they are not there to go after a certain kind of people.
Why?
For some other people,
that is why we always think that if it had been somebody in the NDC, why do we do that?
Now say even software na ogun saying say ogun sanitiya.
Why?
Either NDC and I said the president. Why? By now.
Why do we do that?
Police were invited.
So always no.
It doesn't say
it's painful when you live in a country and justice only seems to be applicable to certain group of people or society. It becomes a problem. Don't be happy today. Don't be happy today.
Because what's the your Nabu?
Of course.
Nabu want to.
Of course. Don't be happy today. Don't be. Now, by now, the Kobotechino, you will see a proper on the control. Bye the Babono.
Yes.
That is why all the time our politics is equalization. Una me bo besia kese and I mean I bo na me call IMF bosia bon makacho ya kra yempese ye beko biem because 70 years we still don't have to be overly dependent on maybe MY. But there be other and I'm a chi way and I'll buy no 20 the way about 22. The import of what we are losing as a country, we are not looking at it. And nothing the basic way. Nobody has been held responsible and I say well buye. Me no me in the Ghana for say Hansonic. That what be seen nobody it's been held responsible. Enfobia. Bosumi oba advocate say ban enfo aketua onpejamu. But the job that you are assigned to do, sometimes complete neglect of sa complaints at the man, a share impunity say bupa mo be kasa akosi nyame ni say de kire ti am say dana obobo degrees kire ba. It's not about the degrees. It's not about that. Sometimes I tell you I'm tempted to believe the cost of A+ because Obi it's not just the talk degree.
FM.
Jumano. And any form no.
Get the job done.
Hansonic, as we speak.
It's an embarrassment.
Hansonic.
And a guy be kwaye video. I don't know if you've seen
Hansonic.
Obi kwaye video bi wo hopaja.
Hansonic.
Oh Jesus.
Ya bosua. So why do we elect or choose leaders to come and lead us?
And for my name Hansonic ya Dansoman Junction.
How?
Dansoman Junction. Ufri Kaneshi ba utra Accra Academia.
How?
Obeba Dansoman Junction. Ufri wana wako Dakoman Junction. It's
when so no. Embeye asema yenye twima mentwe dansuma yebeye yenye Hansonic so require no aye one way. Why do we do that? Why do we do that? Eti da no kana wo papa na back question that's not what we need Obi. We need
a surveyor. That was something you just were a surveyor. And another person will better papa the profile.
Very important. But yes, sir, who exposing more?
30 years
and I'm sure you're exposing more because you are superintending over a situation which does not really equate qualification now.
Budget.
We're not the wedding commercial budget.
No, on kind.
But clear Obi.
But that would be the most plausible reason.
No, but we don't agree to that. In the midst of lack of budgets, no. And I said, then can be answered to the change. Department no budget. Then I come as well. Hansonic situation. Nothing can be done even if you don't have a budget. Is that what they want to tell us?
Guy in the video. This video paints the picture.
So what is it?
It's a complete embarrassment.
What is it?
Complete embarrassment.
What is it?
Complete embarrassment.
We run to go and blame our president. We will do so because your bomb and pay trim and pay the bem sana or be worried. After only party. The minister, when I show how yes, I know my way. How is this possible?
Well, we in soon 20.
How is this possible?
In soon 20 to have this.
How?
Our Dansoman Junction. No? It's an embarrassment.
How?
It cannot be. Dansoman Junction.
How?
Wow.
That is why I'm saying that responsible or governance, no, maybe you are two questions, maybe you are the partisan governance because a minister being a tiwa. You see, this country, unless a political figure, issue, and a jubi or driver, but you should grind no problem about. Or quiet, no, no. Within the next 10 minutes, no, you better forget this a bit that may cause damage away. I dare say we are signing a baby CC. That's the problem we have.
And it's a watch a video way on YouTube live. Now, why are you worried? Yes, let's take the facts. And yet, and then idea we share here. It's been there for a while, but there is a reason why people vote to change government. People vote to change government to make sure say almost status quo no ebesasa. And this is an eyesore. Yes, the NPP didn't do anything about this, but that's why the Ghanaian people voted the way they voted for a reset to get some of these things done and fixed. When you're too gross to ignore, and you're one of those people like okay, where the share this is too much. In Sona you're black. Meaning say and your normal
Sakwan has been abandoned. No. Abandoned. Coco Regina Junction so. Watch a Regina. Yes. A Johnny Gary Regina. People have crossed that dirty water, no? And a rubber in a heap near Mount One. Once now all over.
Yes. Already a man for air suspected, and people are alleging say there is this funeral home be was in Suoni Bikran. Why? Was in Suoni black, and nothing seems to be done. Nothing.
Honestly, there's too much discouragement for people to go and vote to. Honestly, Obi. Honestly, in fact, Omanhene to autopilot because what I have come to realize is that you can talk, God knows the number of times Abekasa. They will not mind you. Unless they are interested in, for instance, 24-hour market, no bubu markets, not any school dining, a bubu sakika, and no, it will not come to any fruition. Emisiaga. 24-hour marketing, and then catch us at 24-hour marketing. Go and read what their manifesto say. Now, and then play back almost today, up to this afternoon, what the explanation they are giving 24-hour economy. Go and read it.
No, so the manifesto in it was clear.
And I'm saying, go and read. Maybe we have forgotten ourselves. Go and read. And today, the explanation is all of that. That's why I said that. It has become 24-hour explanation. It hurts. When you join queues, raining, shining, and all those times, just to have a belief in a certain political party and certain able leaders, only for someone Sabesi form with explanations, they will be. Omunya careful. I don't know whether intelligence, no, omu picking it serious there. Omunya careful. I drove through Konongo. Me coffee family me drive or eastern region crowd there. Mintiasi. Me ebesi ne mintiasi. Galamsey. It's like every stretch be away on Nabiano. Uramse Galamsey na ojinemu. Every stretch eastern region. Samara boy ura every stretch Galamsey. Mintiasi biem. I can't understand why, as we speak today, we can't be forthright with ourselves. And I love the beta.
Have we also come to a level, maybe as a people, we should admit, say, Charlie, this Galamsey thing, I mean...
Well, no. We are sadly Obi, because we should be disappointed in all of us, but specific responsibilities to certain people.
Of course. The current government. We all see NIMOS, for example, say there is some effort.
NIMOS can't be a solution to the challenge.
I get it. The Americans say we see some effort. We see, say, from the angle of the minister, no, I mean, but the fight is such a humongous fight.
And humongous is
because we've politicized
it.
To fight it.
It's the politicization.
Because ultimately, our politicians.
Yes, it's
the only NPP.
And then the last conversation I was privy to, and I was just not happy with the minister. I'm in the bone common. The minister, watch excavators over
3,000.
4 or 3,000 ago.
Yes,
a year nipa intelligence for the system. Minister would just say, my brother, let's all come together. And I'm saying we are coming together, but the onus is on you. We can't do anything about it. Mine is to sit here, continuously pinpoint the areas. Yours is that combined with your government. Any nyansa in the media mamono. Namuntimi shese nyoma yeke mutu one more. Open daylight Galamsey business.
In the end, Obi sending a video.
It's on.
So when him Odan used not to have any form of Galamsey. Any in the end, youth and I think and also one encouraging thing youth in areas are starting a demonstration to speak against Galamsey in their areas. Where Odan ISCC any in the river Odan Crown soon saying river Brim.
Yeah.
And I say your man's
see another funny Dominic catch another funny politics be announced because you're the young DC, and the current MP, and they may say, Nana Baku continues to crowd and have Jim attacking the MP also. Yeah, it's so funny.
Yeah.
It's so funny. Very funny. They say no crack power my Ghana is the most expensive commodity now. No cracker. Asofu ditro. Centrofu ditro. Abaimu painful ditro. Opposition ditro. Judicial ditro. Oh, Minia. Obi, visible. I don't wanna. Na plenty consider who send on daily basis. You don't know that certain things that men of God they do and your Bible now one constitution of course, but that's what I'm saying. Central for say binum. Among yourself for say binum. That's what I'm saying. It ain't to me make it no cracker. Now if no cracker work na my Ghana more. Where is our future? If no cracker and work na, where is our future? O de debia da meka obi amprim pesikasa mom koso fom wo de fom sa na koso na fom na ko if you say onya wiase agapade nyina wie na kokolebu na onya baabi nda na onya teacher ni mane nchire oba de teacher na oche oba na de no de e kona adwene sebi on chira de papa bia because no ankaza oda ya onya nsu papa no edro papa onya ene dwadifo ma aka che se ye de bibi gugu ye board ye so ne ye kwadu su mane e force nyini at once ubu ma aka ti pain enso ncha nyina abre na obi aso atani twitter no problem mom yan chichiro man san kwai There are challenges this country is facing now. Young Kasa by when that sabi. You didn't know, but no chronic say what pension na wabe catch Ghana for with your social contract. Obey. What is your problem? I don't know why politicians be like. When you promise me that you change my status, I am contribute. Why is it that when I say that yours contributes your quota, a problem for you? Why is it?
But as a politician, so be catch us. So bit my new more share boss or beya. Also a man phone is in your pepasa bois. I'm on mine tumpon. Sao pepano man phone in me. A man phone are indisciplined. A man phone are so dim.
Now go school Abadi yede. You know what disappointing me? Go school Abadi yede. Abadi peppa once and the kaka Abadi na. So oh you make memuni. Now they say aha a kwan ho menyon so. Now they all say oh Abadin. It you the ono campus on akaron kwa krom. Campus on Kojoso. That is why I'm saying that you know what's so Western, also Africa. What's here all manner of people in your youthful age. What's here when you a lot of exposure. Nyamia bebreba wakono. Say oman mu for no say so mu failure. Asudie ne koda abanya owo so. Abaya was so and nothing will be the other mechanic. Would the police depot traffic at Cherry 2:30? Oh, Johnson. Me no, my road down catch us. Oh, yeah, me uncle Bema. You could have done better. And can step down, down Hoka Kananka. Now, crown traffic at you. Oh, can't I know you Bema? Because if I'm quite a to take care of sort of Mokoruka Bibiana. What fun word you call? Now, Mr. Young one. Because me see your bomb name is to her. I mean, Quamasem. Me kwamasem
usi izwango bebo
okobabumi wonu de complete nya wona be my boba baby abokwa kotono wo fu baju say tam na waji woni na ve wona intasi aka ori de o ya na mi fa obokwa